Da bin ich wieder. Wir gehen jetzt mal zu den Docks. Ich denke mal, hier lang ist richtig, oder? Ja, das sieht richtig aus. Verzeiht meine Zorrohaftigkeit. Es ist ein Leid, das ich immer wieder trage, wie ein Kleid.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Oh, okay. Oh, Level 17.
Can't let you through. I'd head back if I were you. Look at it.
Oh. Falsche Attacke eigentlich. Ich wollte ihn nicht zu ihm hinporten. Ey. Hä? Warum setzt er meine scheiß RB-Attacke nicht ein? Selbst wo die Abklingzeit jetzt vorbei war. Was macht der da? Wir haben hier 10 EP. Die Attacke muss ich auch noch ein bisschen stärker machen, weil die rettet mir so oft den Arsch, dass sie mir ein bisschen mehr Gesundheit gibt. Okay, schon mal ein weniger. Was ist das hier? Ist das Knoblauch? Wir werfen nämlich mit Knoblauch. Aua. Das erste Mal aus Versehen hat eine Parade funktioniert. Oh mein Gott. Ein Schilling. Das ist aber nett. Gehe ich überhaupt richtig? Ja, das sieht richtig aus. Wo Feinde sind, kann es ja auch nur richtig sein. Da ist wieder einer. Diesmal mit so einer Gasknarre. Das hat beide erwischt. Das ist sehr nice. Was? Komm, nehmen wir da auch noch mit. Wir haben immerhin Items. Ach, das ist sogar der richtige Weg hier. Kann das sein? Tatsache. Okay. Geben zwar 5 EP, also mal im Ernst. Ach, hier haben wir damals diesen einen Typen bekämpft, richtig? Und dann was für die Apotheke gefunden. Der liegt ja immer noch rum, okay. So. Warum geht er nach rechts? Ich verstehe es nicht. Ich habe keinen anderen Knopf gedrückt. Ja, egal. Oh, da oben.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. Be spotted. Watch out, boys.
Tschüss. Ah! Schon wieder diese Knoblauchattacke da. Von wo schießt er?
Don't like that, do ya?
Okay. Geh mal kurz hier hoch, schauen, ob hier irgendwas ist, was Wichtiges. sieht so verdächtig hier aus. Was ist nichts, okay. Ah, ich hasse diese Skal-Dinger. Skal? Die Tür hier auf? Tatsache. Limehouse-Dock. Und wir sind wieder in einem neuen Gebiet. Interessant. Na, wer sind Sie denn? Das heißt, nein. Der Nachteil ist... Gleich.
Dr. Jonathan Reid, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Oh, hier ist sogar die Hauptquest. 2000 EP vom Grund auf. Was ich jetzt gerade eigentlich sagen wollte, ist, das wird das dritte Gebiet sein. Und das Problem ist jetzt einfach. Das heißt, ich muss mehr Leute verpflegen und mir gehen einfach die Items aus. Ich weiß nicht, wie ich hier an mehr Items kommen soll. Das ist ein bisschen ärgerlich. Das heißt, ich muss irgendwann mal ein paar Leute aussaugen, um die wirtschaftliche Lage finanzieren zu können. Ah, okay. Ja. Oh, und hier sind auch viele Leute wieder. Hier ist die Lage aber anscheinend stabil.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The wet boot boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Booth Digby, Booth Digby.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Okay, scheint in der Hinsicht aber hilfsbereit zu sein, obwohl er so ein Arschloch ist. Ist er krank? Nee, er sieht nicht krank aus. Okay, das ist schon mal gut.
Goodbye.
Es gibt auch mal gesunde Leute. Oh, wir sind schon fast ganz in der Nähe. Okay.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reid. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Oh, ich denke mal, es ist nicht schlimm, wenn ich hier Leute aussauge, wenn sie eh alle so böse sind.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Oh, man kann hier handeln. Über den Mann, den sie umgebracht haben.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reid, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
Wie viel EP gibt die nochmal? Aber sie, okay, sie ist auch eine Händlerin, aber das ist Blutware. Die möchte ich eigentlich nicht so gerne annehmen.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Sie verbergen ein weiches Herz. Ich bin nicht leicht zu schockieren.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Okay. Ist hier was Neues? Nee, okay. Was hat sie denn
Can
zum
I see what
Handeln?
you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Das ist 35. Ich will Waffen. Was ist denn das hier für eine Händlerin? Ups. Warte, wurde hier jetzt gerade geschossen? Ja, bleib mal hier.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hier wird
Hello
geschossen.
again, Dr. Reid.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Ach, guck mal.
Mark my word.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Oh, okay.
Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You'd best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Ist er betrunken?
Claws? Murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Ach, das ist die Kneipe hier wieder. Ah, okay.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or
Cool.
strange
Toller
events
Vampirjäger,
recently?
wenn er
And
das
what do you
hier nicht
define
sieht.
as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Guard of Prewan?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Okay.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character.
Steh doch genau
If he
davor.
talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Auch wenn der das ist.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Okay.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Mit so einem Lachen. Hier war doch gerade noch eine Dame. Oh, oh, die ist aber ziemlich alt. Die kann ich ja aussaugen.
He didn't deserve this.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Boah, 1500. Die geben sehr viel EP. Was ist da los? Und die scheinen alle gesund zu sein, außer er ist erschöpft. Den heile ich gleich erstmal. Das sieht gut aus. Aber bis jetzt ziemlich stabil. Richtige Brecher.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Warum gehen sie nicht? Keiner fühlt sich sicher? Ich fürchte mich nicht.
I have nothing to fear from the people round here, miss.
Yeah, I'm a brave woman myself, Dr. Reid, but I'd be a fool to think I'm invincible.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Ach, guck mal hier, komm.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink.
I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Wie kann er das dann finanzieren?
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town?
Die scheinen
Except
sehr
for the
günstig
cheap
zu
drinks, I
sein.
mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Gut
All
fahren.
right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything...
Uh,
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Okay.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reid.
Noch ein Hinweis. Ah,
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor. Make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
okay.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint. I try asking
Okay.
Tom what's about him.
Der Tom, wir sprechen mit Tom.
Goodbye,
Aber vorher
Mr.
gehe ich nochmal hoch, guck, ob das Zimmer offen ist, wo damals... Ah.
I live long enough to see them wet boot boys.
Na gut, Tom Wätzchen. Ach, warte, wie schnell ist er da hingekommen? Er entwickelt super Fähigkeiten, wenn er betrunken ist.
Good evening, Mr.
What?
Inebriation aside,
Yes.
take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reid, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Schlüssel zum Lagerhaus. Interessant.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Oh, okay. 2750 EP, aber der ist total nett. Außer man findet natürlich irgendwas raus, was ihn wirklich, wirklich bitter macht. Im Geschmack. Okay.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here.
Okay.
Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Okay, danke.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
So. Hier sind, glaube ich, noch einige Leute. Auf jeden Fall habe ich ja hier gerade irgendwo eine alte Dame gesehen. Weiß nicht genau wo. Da ist auch noch ein Unbekannter. In der nächsten Folge schauen wir uns hier noch ein bisschen um und dann müssen wir mal gucken. Ups. Weil wir haben ja jetzt schon wieder ein paar Nebenmissionen hier bekommen. Achso, das haben wir noch gar nicht. Das ist der Part hier, genau. Das ist... Finde an den Bombenanschlägen. Achso, ja. Bombenanschläge. Gute Gin. Nimm einige Plakate vom Stapel. Okay. Finde die Totengräber. Okay. Müssen wir mal gucken, ob wir erst die Nebenmission machen oder mit der Hauptmission erst weitergehen. Ich denke, wir machen erst die Hauptmission. Boah, guck mal, hier haben wir doch fast alles geschafft. Das weiß ich immer noch nicht, was ich hier machen soll. Ja. Und sie müssen wir noch irgendwie überzeugen. Alles klar. So, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge, meine Freunde. Macht's gut und auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.